If your football team had one option in their playbook, the results probably wouldn't be great. The same could be said for your investments. SIBO index options like SPX and XSP can help expand your investing strategies with cash settlement and potential tax advantages. If you're ready for a more dynamic game plan, head to betterwithoptions.com. SIBO, life is better with options. Your investments could be too. There are risks associated with SIBO company products. Review the disclosures and disclaimers at SIBO.com/US_disclaimers.
Are negative Google reviews hurting your business? Don't let unfair feedback cost you customers. At Webamax, we specialize in removing false, misleading, and damaging reviews so your online reputation stays strong. Our expert team works quickly and legally to clean up your digital presence, helping you rebuild trust. Visit us on the web at www.gowebamax.com. That's GOWEBIMAX.com, or text us for a free quote at 856-840-8343. Don't let bad reviews define you. Get immediate help from Webamax.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon. Sometimes the most painful part of getting sick is the getting better part. Waiting on hold for an appointment, sitting in crowded waiting rooms, standing in line at the pharmacy, that's painful. Amazon One Medical and Amazon Pharmacy remove those painful parts of getting better with things like 24/7 virtual visits and prescriptions delivered to your door. Thanks to Amazon Pharmacy and Amazon One Medical, healthcare just got less painful.
Since you're new to H&R Block, we'll look at your returns from the last 3 years for any money your last guy might have missed for free.
I could get money back from last year?
You could. We'll find any mistakes.
Could have really used that 2 years ago when I dated that mistake for 5 months.
Don't leave money on the table. Switch to H&R Block and get a free second look review. Second look is included at no additional cost with the purchase of tax preparation. Results vary. All tax situations are different. Fees apply if you have us file an amended return.
This episode is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the date of the big game first before you accidentally buy tickets on your 20th wedding anniversary and have to spend the next 20 years of your marriage making up for it. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Are the Eagles and Jalen Hurts ready to dethrone the unstoppable Kansas City Chiefs? Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. And guys, it's Tuesday. It's the 4th. We're just one more day closer to Super Bowl Sunday. And I ask a very simple question. Are they ready? Is Jalen Hurts ready to dethrone Patrick Mahomes? Is Nick Sirianni ready to dethrone Andy Reid? Is Howie Roseman ready to knock off Patrick Mahomes and be the only GM to beat Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes in a Super Bowl? Well, we're going to find out on Sunday. And I think it comes down to one key thing that we've heard preached since day one of the season from Nick Sirianni and his coaching staff, and that's practice and having good things or good habits, and good things will come from practice and those good habits. And that is what we've seen. The Eagles, I don't know if you know this, the Eagles have a plus 15 turnover margin over their last 5 games dating back through week 17. They haven't turned the ball over, period, in their last 5 games. And Saquon Barkley, Oren Burks, and others have talked about it since then, that it's because of the way they practice. It's because of the good habits that they've built through practice, and good things come from that. And we all make fun of Elliott Shore-Parks and make jokes about him throughout, the years and stuff like that. But, we make fun of him this past offseason when he tracked Jalen Hurts' lack of interceptions in training camp. It's good habits breed good results. And I think that is going to be the number one reason why this Eagles team can dethrone the Chiefs. The Chiefs and the Eagles have both played 8 common opponents. The Chiefs won all 8 of those games. We went 6-2, losing to the Bucs and the Falcons. But that's something else. I love that I made that little comment there, and I slide under there. Howie Roseman is about, if the Eagles win, to have led a team, build a team to beat Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, 2 of the 5 greatest quarterbacks to ever live the game, live or play the game. It's kind of crazy. Sorry, pardon me. I'm a little under the weather. I'm trying my best to get through this here. Some notes that I want to get to here before I say something else about the Eagles and Chiefs game in the Super Bowl. Some other notes from around the league. Chip Kelly, former Eagles head coach, was hired as the offensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders. That is interesting to see Chip Kelly back in the NFL. Something there. Josh Sweat, upcoming Eagles free agent, signed with Drew Rosenhaus. Drew Rosenhaus preaching that Josh Sweat's going to be one of the highest paid defensive ends this free agent period. So it's something to keep an eye on because it's the truth. He's going to be a highly sought after free agent. And Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns requested a trade out of Cleveland, as did Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp's going to get his trade as well. But Myles Garrett, and this is something else I want to ask a lot of Eagles fans. Why are so many Eagles fans so focused on Myles Garrett and acquire him this offseason for next year? I could care less right now about next offseason or the offseason or next season. I am solely focused on the Eagles in the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts versus Patrick Mahomes, studying the comparison of how this team can beat the Chiefs or how they can contain the Chiefs. And everybody wants to talk about Myles Garrett next season. First and foremost, we don't need to spend 2-3 first-round picks to bring in Myles Garrett. We don't. But that's what everybody's focused on because they're always focused about the next big thing instead of the thing. And the thing is the Eagles in the Super Bowl on Sunday down there in New Orleans. I saw something interesting. I know, again, I think this was Ellie Chore Parks, actually, comparing Patrick Mahomes' first 5 years to Jalen Hurts' first 5 years. Patrick Mahomes made 2 Super Bowls in his first 5 years, won 1 title, had 59 combined touchdowns, and a 58-16 record. Jalen Hurts is now in his second Super Bowl here in 5 years. Maybe he'll win one. 51-23 record and 157 combined touchdowns. Pretty much on par with Patrick Mahomes' first 5 years in the league. The only thing holding him back is that Super Bowl, and he can get that on Sunday. And how are they going to do that? We're going to talk a lot of offense the next couple of days, but I'm really leaning in on the Eagles defense as the key to winning this game. The Eagles defense, second in the league, 17.8 points per game in the regular season, only average giving up 18.3 here in the playoffs. And while the Chiefs in their 2 playoff games have gotten to almost 28 points per game, the Chiefs in the regular season were middle of the pack, the 15th scoring offense in the league at 22.6 points per game. So this Eagles defense does not give up a lot. They score a lot, but they don't give up a lot. And that is how you win this game. You keep Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and that offense of the Chiefs out of the end zone. That's how it gets done. And that's how they're going to get it done, in my opinion. Side note, again, more conversation floating around New Orleans that Kellen Moore will be staying in New Orleans after the game to sign on as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. Rumors from Adam Schefter that he will pretty much triple his salary to take that job, so you can't really blame him, despite there being more rumors and circulations about some dirty deals from New Orleans with some stuff that I don't want to get into in this show. But that's just a little side note there that I wanted to throw out there as well. Guys, we're recording this on Monday night, and all the interviews with all the players are going on right now. So tomorrow's show, I'm sure we'll have some clips and some quotes from some of the players from media availability tonight. We'll get in that on tomorrow's show right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. Again, this is the Eagles Checkdown. I'm Phil Stiefel. You can find me hosting Trent in the AM on the STT Sports Network. I've linked it below. The fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is. Guys, again, I asked the question one more time. Are the Eagles and Jalen Hurts ready to dethrone and end the dynasty of the Kansas City Chiefs? Discuss it amongst yourselves. Join me on Trent in the AM with your thoughts. I think they are. What do you say? Go Birds. And bubbles up.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the date of the big game first before you accidentally buy tickets on your 20th wedding anniversary and have to spend the next 20 years of your marriage making up for it. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Build a routine with Ollie that supports your wellness needs, like getting your daily vitamins and minerals with Ollie's multi-gummies, or keeping your mood upbeat with all the vitamin D in Hello Happy. Give your gut health some support with probiotics, and wake up feeling refreshed after taking Ollie Sleep. Do wellness on your terms. Find Ollie at a Walmart or Target near you or at ollie.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.